Hey guys, so sorry I'm in my bathroom filming. I have been doing a couple of videos and I have a hair in my face. Hold on. Okay. I've been doing a couple of videos in my living room, but the lighting's horrible in there, so I just wanted to find a spot where I can have some decent lighting at least, so you can see a little bit more of what I look like. But I'm going to do a video today about weight loss and just some tips for weight loss, some things that have helped me, some things to keep you motivated, just some tips. I'm not a nutritionalist. I'm not a weight loss expert. I'm just sharing things with you that have helped me along the way. To start off with, I have lost, right now I'm down almost 50 pounds. And that's kind of hard because I was pregnant and then I'm 5.5 months postpartum. So I am down 50 pounds. I gained 25 pounds when I was pregnant, and I was trying to lose weight before I was pregnant. And I had successfully lost, let's see. Well, I started at about 188. I'm trying to think the year. It's probably 2014. I would say the beginning of 2014, I was 188 and I was ready to make a change. I was ready to get healthy. So I started my weight loss journey probably January 1st, 2014. And by May, I was 160. So, and it was the beginning of May that I was 160 because I had a goal to get to by a vacation. We always go to Florida at the beginning of May. So I know by the beginning of May that I was 160. And then I wanted to get my overall goal weight was 140, but I ended up just maintaining 160 for a while. I came back from a vacation just very unmotivated. I didn't gain the weight back. I just didn't lose any. And then, in November 2014, I was pregnant. I got pregnant. My weight was probably 165 then, or 168. It was upper 160s when I got pregnant. And then I had my baby in at the end of July 2015, and when I went in to have her, I was 190, I think it was. So I had gained some weight when I was pregnant, but my whole pregnancy, I was just ready to get back to losing weight. And my pregnancy wasn't horrible. I didn't eat horrible, but I didn't exercise during my pregnancy, which I wished I would have done. So anyways, right at the 6 weeks mark, I started going back to the gym. So it was probably the beginning of September that I started back at the gym. And at that time, my weight was in the 170s. It was probably 175 when I started back at the gym. And then we were returning back to Florida in November. So I was really trying to get back down, to at least my pre-pregnancy weight. And then I really just wanted to stick to my goal and try to get to 140. I'm still trying to get there. Right now I am currently 150. So I have about 10 more pounds to go, and these last 10 pounds are definitely the hardest. I am working so hard just to get into the 140s, just to get to 149. But it is totally, completely worth it. Some tips that I would like to share with you on just how I got there. For starters, I have the app MyFitnessPal. It's a well-known app. I'm sure you've heard of it. So get MyFitnessPal app and just keep track of everything you're eating. That I would say is or was the biggest help for me, because it just keeps you accountable. You're thinking, oh, I can splurge and have this cookie from Starbucks or whatever it may be, but let me log it first. So you type it in. And you're thinking, wow, this cookie is 300 calories. Do I really want to eat this? That's a lot. That's a lot of my daily goal, or that's a lot of my daily calorie intake in one cookie. So I would say that just really helps you to stay on track, is in really knowing how much you're eating and what and the things that you are eating, how many calories are in them and what's in them. So that was the biggest helper for me, just to keep in check what I was eating. And honestly, when you start, just changing your eating is the biggest thing. I mean, that will help you so much. Also, I go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, and that's big too. It really just in how you feel. After I go to the gym, I feel so good and so motivated, to keep going. So the gym for me is awesome. I personally cannot work out at home. If I'm doing a video at home during nap time, I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I need to do this and do this and do this and do this. And and then I'm thinking, oh, this is getting a little hard. I'm going to stop and go do these list of things that I have. So for me, at home workouts are not, I can't do it. So I have to go somewhere. I have to drive somewhere, go to the gym where all I have to think about is just being at the gym and finishing my workout. So for me, my MyFitnessPal app, going to the gym, those are two big things for me. And then probably also when you're tracking your calories and stuff on MyFitnessPal, you'll be able to set it up and put in a goal, put in how many calories you want to eat a day and that kind of thing. And also keep an eye on your sugar intake and your fat intake. Those, for me, I just keep a big eye on my sugar because I love sweets. I love sugary things, anything sugar I love. So keeping an eye on my sugar intake has been a big thing for me. And I realize when my sugar goal is, lower than what it's supposed to be, or even at what it's supposed to be and not over, that does help me lose a little bit more weight than versus it being over. Like say MyFitnessPal says it wants my sugar intake to stay at 45 grams a day. And let's say I go to 50 something, I do notice in my weight loss of how the sugar affects me. That might not be true for everybody, but for me, it's definitely my sugar and my fat intake. So keep an eye on those when you're logging your calories. So don't just watch the calories. I watch other things as well. I would also say eating breakfast is a big part of weight loss. Start with a good, healthy, big breakfast. And then your lunch, have it be a little bit smaller than breakfast. And then your dinner, I would say, should be the smallest meal. Still needs to be a meal. But don't make dinner your biggest meal of the day. And that's hard for me because my husband comes home and I cook dinner, so it's hard for me to have dinner not be a huge meal, but I really try and just portion control. And that's a big thing too, just cutting back your portions, just having one cookie instead of 10 or getting a small Starbucks instead of a large, just stuff like that really helps out. And you'll notice weight loss just by changing those little things. To stay motivated, for me, my biggest motivator was, I said, when I get close to my goal weight, I'm going to get a boob job. And I did about a month ago. So for me, that was my biggest motivation. And now that I have a boob job, I'm like, okay, last 10 pounds, I got to do this. So just find something that will motivate you to keep going. If you have Pinterest, create secret boards for yourself. Just clothes you want to get into, maybe swimsuits you want to wear. Just have a board and it be your motivation board so you can look at it and just stay motivated. So Pinterest was really, really helped me stay motivated and keep going. So if you have a Pinterest, I would suggest doing that. Try to drink a lot of water. That's a really big thing. I know you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces, which seems like a ton, but really if you're doing it all day, you just have a water bottle with you all day. Just keep taking sips. It really does go fast. Get a cute water bottle that you'll want to carry around, and that's been something that it might not work for everybody, but I love having a cute water bottle and just keep drinking it all day. You can even get some drink mix packets if you can't drink water straight. Water, just straight water is going to be the best, but if you completely cannot do that, then try to find some drink packets that don't have a lot of sugar, and just mix those, and you'll get more. Try to drink more water that way. I would say don't starve yourself, because for me, if I starve myself throughout the day and if I don't eat enough calories, come dinner time, I just want to eat everything. And then after dinner, I just want to keep eating. Late night eating and snacking is probably one of the biggest things that I struggle with, just because I'm sitting there after the kids go to bed, I'm watching TV, I just want to snack, I want to, I'm just bored. And so even you can get an adult coloring book. I have one of those, and that has helped me a lot with my nighttime eating because I'm watching TV and I'm busy doing something. I'm not just sitting there. So, and it does take a little bit to get over that habit of nighttime eating. Here around the holidays, I splurged way more than I should have, and I just got off track. And it is so hard to get back on track once you've been off for a couple weeks. So I'm in the process now of even having to break that nighttime eating habit again. I hate it. It's so hard, but once you break it, those cravings at night are gone. It probably takes me a week of not eating at night just to break that habit. But again, it's totally worth it. The way that you will feel, just after losing 5 pounds, the way that you will feel is crazy. I'm finally, it's so crazy to say that I'm 10 pounds away from my goal when I started, at 188 and 190. So it is so worth it just to get down and just to keep going. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. Don't get a gym membership and don't try this, eating healthy for a couple days, because it doesn't happen in a couple days. It takes time. It takes dedication. Just stay motivated, keep pushing, because it is so worth it. To put those jeans on that were way too tight a couple months ago and now they're fitting perfectly or even loose. That feeling, it's so worth it to walk around and not feel super self-conscious about yourself or what you're wearing. Just that feeling now that I have is my motivation, just to keep going. So don't give up, keep going. It's totally, totally, totally worth it. Trying to think what else I want to say. I did want to mention, when I had tried to lose weight previously, I would always, every Monday would come, every Monday I would start some kind of fad diet, whether it be low carb or just going paleo or, eating all natural, just stuff like that. For me, I couldn't start that way. So if you're just starting, I would say the easiest way, the best way is just going to try to eat healthier. Go to the grocery store and think of healthy options that you can have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't start off with something that's so restrictive, like all natural eating or all low carb eating. Don't start off with something like that, because for me, when I started with something like that and quickly failed, then I would just, go crazy and eat everything. So really, for me, a big thing was just starting healthy. And then once I was eating healthy for a while, at least a month or two, and you're not having those cravings anymore and you're really focused on eating healthy, then maybe try and throw in those things of, hey, I want to try to eat more organic or all natural, or even paleo, vegan, whatever it may be. I would say don't jump in head first with wanting to do that. Maybe start incorporating those things in after you're really got the eating healthy down, got the going to the gym, and you're really motivated and you're on track. Because for me, if I just jumped in with something like that and some crazy fad diet, I was going to fail and then, gain double what I lost back. So, and that's only for me. I'm not saying everybody is like that, but if you are trying all these fad diets and just failing with them and gaining weight and just getting frustrated, just start just eating healthier, just, making healthier choices and going to the gym. I would say that's the biggest thing, at least for me, just not starting with a fad diet. And then I try not to weigh every day. It's super hard, but, it just really gets me down if I have gained 0.2 pounds and I did really great that day, you know. So just try not to weigh every day, maybe twice a week or once a week even, just to keep yourself on track with how you're feeling and not really what the scale says, because what the scale says isn't important. You know, I say I want to lose 10 more pounds, but really, I don't know why I even say that, because right now, you know, I'm comfortable with how I feel right now. I'm happy with how I feel. I don't know why I'm putting such emphasis on, oh, I want to get to 140. That's just a struggle that I have. So just don't let the scale dictate, you know, your diet and, oh, I gained 2 pounds or gained 0.2 ounces. I'm giving up today. Just stick with it. If you happen to have a cookie or two, and you know, don't give up just because you did that. Keep going. Don't start over every Monday. Just keep going, you know, from where you're at. And it will get easier as you do that. I have one cheat meal a week, not day. So something I've been craving, like Chinese or pizza or whatever it may be, you know, I will indulge in that once a week. I will also have dessert. So I'll get, you know, I'll have some pizza and I'll have some ice cream or whatever you've been craving. Just try to save it for your cheat meal, and then get right back on track after your cheat meal. And that it really helps me, at least, to have a cheat meal during the week. If I am really, you know, craving something and it's not my cheat meal, like if I want ice cream, then I'll try to pick a healthier option. Like I'll go to Brahms and I'll get a small frozen, or, you know, even the junior size frozen yogurt versus, you know, like a triple dip cone. Just like stuff like that you can try to find healthier substitutions. You know, it's a struggle. It really is. It's so hard to lose weight and keep it off, but it is so rewarding and so worth it. Just try to stick to it. Try to keep focused on your goal and where you want to be and how you feel, because once you get closer to your goal and that feeling, that will be your motivation. You know, it will keep you going to get those last 10 pounds or whatever it may be off. But I promise you, it is worth it. You'll feel great. And I hope these tips have helped you a little bit, you know, just to stay motivated and stay focused and try to make healthier options. That's really all that I wanted to say today in this video. So if you have any questions for me, just ask. And if you want to follow me on Pinterest, I'll put my Pinterest info below. I try to pin some healthy stuff. Not all the time. But I do have boards for healthy options and exercising and that kind of thing. So I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to tell you. If I remember something, then I'll put it in my comments below. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you watch some of my other videos. I'm trying to do videos at least 2 times a week, just to start off with, just to build some of my subscribers and viewers up, just because, you know, I want that to happen. I don't know what else to say. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.